Welcome to Career Development in Information and Technology. This YouTube channel is specially designed for the people who cannot afford expensive boot camps. In North America, just for 3 to 4 months boot camp, coding boot camps, you have to pay $10,000 to $30,000. It's really expensive for many. Many people cannot afford such huge amounts for bootcamp, though they dream for career development in IT sector. All right. I personally designed this YouTube channel to help those people who cannot afford such huge amounts of money invest on their learning coding boot camp, web development boot camp, or web automation boot camps. All right, what we are going to learn from here. Uh, at the very beginning, we will start with three big three languages: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Remember, I repeat, HTML is not a programming language. It is markup language. And CSS also not a programming language. It is the language we use to style a web page, websites, web application. And JavaScript is a complete programming language and language of the web, number one language of the web, because it has huge demand in the market. So when you complete learning these big three languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you completed front end web development, front end technologies, and you can go for entry level positions like junior web developer, junior software developer, HTML developer, web developer, front end web developer, etc. And these entry level positions can make you in between 65K to 100K per year. All right, and then you can start learning any backend programming language like Python, PHP, Java programming, Ruby on Rails, Ruby programming, uh, and so on. Okay, C++, C sharp, etc. Now, uh, in the markets, it is also high in demand. Selenium web automation with Python or Java. Now, Selenium with Java has huge demand, at the same time, huge competition. In comparison with Selenium with Java and Selenium with Python, I will prefer Selenium with Python because it has a high demand and less competition. And web automation engineers make 100 plus K uh, in the entry level positions, even in the entry level positions. Okay, so I will be teaching here front end web development, back end development, Python, full stack, and Selenium with Python. Now, whatever you learn, I will suggest you to start learning with front end technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then start with Python full stack, or Python web automation. However, uh, videos will be here posted every single day. I will recommend you to go through the text also, because it will give you a solid foundation on concept too, as well as practical knowledge. Okay, and those who are capable, those uh, who can afford for expensive boot camps, definitely boot camps will give you solid preparation for landing high salary dream IT jobs. And I will recommend you to click here. And Coding Dojo is uh, one of the largest and best coding boot camps. And when you use my link, you will getting $500 discount. Okay. Okay, and I have written a book on web development and potential dream career. You can get almost all the information on web development boot camps, careers, how you can find jobs, how you can become freelancer, and so on. If you're interested, just click here and just send your email address, first name, last name, and I can send you the link from where you can buy this book. It's currently being sold just for $9.99, but within a few weeks, I'm going to increase it to $15. Okay, fine. Today we are going to start with CSS. We already know little bit about HTML. What is HTML? Why it is necessary? What can be done with HTML, and many more. We already talk about the syntax, boilerplates, templates, HTML elements, HTML tags, HTML attributes, ID, class, and many more. And we also talk about HTML styles. Okay, today we are going to talk about real styling of the web page or web application. Okay, let's go to our Visual Studio Code. Okay, this is our project, and I'm going to start with HTML CSS, and here is our file style.css. .css is the extension that we use for creating a CSS file. Okay, now what is CSS? Okay, uh, let's start with CSS. And in CSS, we comments with uh, slash star slash, and in between star slash slash, you can write anything. Okay, what is CSS? Okay, CSS stands for CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Okay, and CSS CSS is the language. Okay, is the language we use to mm, style, beautify uh, a web page. or web application or website. Okay. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, I told you earlier, and CSS describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on a screen or web page or uh, on a web browser or in any media. Okay, CSS saves a lot of work. It can control the layout of multiple web pages at all at once, meaning you can style with a page and it can affect the whole pages at once. Um, External style sheets are stored in CSS files, and CSS can style three ways. Can style inline, it can style internally, and it can also style externally. We will see all of them step by step later on. I don't want to make it complicated at the very beginning. Okay, now let's see how does it work. Okay, uh, this is our HTML index.html, and this is HTML elements, and this is paragraph HTML that uh, we uh, worked in the previous class. Okay, let me show you using one of them, HTML elements.html. Okay, now let's execute it. Right button click, open with live server. Okay, this is our HTML. Now uh, let me just take out these styles that we used in the previous class. Okay, previous class on HTML, certainly not in CSS. Now I take out all the styles and want to show you from scratch, from the very beginning. Okay, now I want to style the whole body. Say for example, how I can do it. Uh, Let me take it out. Okay, so uh, I can style inline means, okay, using HTML tag. I can say uh, just type here style inside the opening tag HTML. Okay, and press enter, and I can say I want uh, background background color for whatever inside HTML elements I want, say for example brown. Okay, and let's see now what happens. Okay, uh, you see, whatever inside the HTML elements become brown as its background. Okay, so what are the elements do we have? We have each and every element inside HTML tag, because closing tag is here. Now I don't want brown, I want light green. I just write light, and light green is right here. Okay, and I'll check my page, everything will be light green. That's the beauty, okay, beauty of Cascading style sheets, so powerful, so powerful. Now I want this to be uh, red, say for example. So I'll go to h1 tag and just type style. Okay, and it is called inline css because we are styling inside the html elements inline. Okay, I just want it to be color means text color. I want crimson, and I'll find h1 will be in crimson color. Okay, crimson. Okay, thus we can actually style whatever we want to style. We can color whatever color we want. Like I want this to be bigger, say for example h1 tag, but I can make it bigger. I want to style it to bigger font. I can say uh, font size. Okay, I want large. Okay, and I'll check now. It become lots smaller than this. Okay, smaller than this. Okay, let's check which one we did. uh, okay, excuse me. We did this one, right? Large. Maybe we can font size, we can make 50 pixel font size, 50 pixel. Now let's check what happened. It has bigger than this one now, uh, more than double. Okay, thus we can change the fonts, we can change the size, we can change the color, we can change the look and feel. Okay, so this is the introduction to uh, CSS, and in the next session we will see how we can write internal CSS. Okay, before it we must know the syntax and CSS selector. We will discuss it in the second class. That's all for today. See you in the next. Remember, don't forget to read the text, because in the text I will put some more information about the topic. Okay, read them, try to understand them, and my suggestion is uh, anyone who want to learn web development, web technology, please at least buy uh, this book and read 15 minutes every single day. It will help you to understand the concepts very clearly, and it will make you better developer, better software engineer, better as that, better web automation engineer. Okay, remember, you don't need a college degree, bachelor or masters, to become uh, uh, a web developer, web automation engineer. All right. Okay, just keep following this YouTube channel for 6 months and it will give you a better career. Okay, that's all for today. I don't want to make longer videos. If you are visiting this YouTube channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you can get a notification. Remember, this YouTube channel is for the people who don't afford expensive uh, web development boot camps or web automation boot camps that might uh, take 10K to 30K just for 3 to 4 months bootcamp. Okay, if you can afford, definitely I will suggest you to click here. Okay, and when you use this link, you will get 500 discounts. Not a joke, right? Okay, see you in the next session. Thank you.